How often do people try to cross this line?
Have you been instructed not to answer questions as well?
But if they did, like, I mean, if somebody jumped over it.
I don't want to jump over it.
I want to jump over it. She's not. Have a good day, man.
It was strange.
It's almost like
I really get it. Like, look at them. They're just working people. They're not they don't want to be an internet star.
They don't want to lose their jobs.
No, they don't.
we're gonna be.
That's how they feed their family.
Don't TSA me, bro. Look at them in here.
Now we have about 8 or 9 officials here.
He said they'll find out.
Is there some sort of
How do
policy?
you think that that's acceptable? Like, honestly, if a taxpayer comes in here and I'm wondering, because my money is taken from you guys to pay you guys, and now nobody's going to answer questions about how my money is being spent, how do you view that as legitimate? Like, I really want to know. Like, I'm not trying to give you guys a hard time, but your money right now and your salary being paid is taken through force from people that show up to do other things. Now nobody's going to answer questions about that? How is that acceptable? How can you sit there and take customers, people's money? How can you take people's money through force and now nobody's going to answer questions about how you do that? Does that not speak something to you? If somebody didn't answer your questions, doesn't that make you suspicious that something might be going wrong? Like, oh, this person's not going to answer my question. It might pique your interest a little bit, right? It might say, hey, something's going wrong here. Nobody's going to answer my questions. Nobody can stand up and say how my money's being spent. Can anybody answer those questions? Nobody can, right? Why is that, guys? What are you doing here?
Have a great day, Mom.
Can you even actually tell me if you swore an oath when you were taking this job? You were wearing a badge. Can you tell me if you swore an oath to wear that badge? Can you tell me what that uniform and that badge on your chest means to you? I swear to God I could. I've worn the United States flag on my shirt. I can tell you what that means to me. Hi, can you answer questions? Can you answer questions? Hi. Can you answer questions? No?
What is that?
You can't answer questions. You're just going to taunt me now? Because
Why are you
nobody
taking
can
pictures
answer
of us?
questions. I came here and I was trying to be peaceful and friendly, and I still try to be. I just have legitimate
Okay, I'm
questions
sure.
as a taxpayer to ask you all. And nobody's gonna stand here. Nobody can answer my questions at all. Why is that? Do you ever think about what you're doing?
Sure, law enforcement.
Like what your job is, who you're working for, what's going on in America? No, none of that, huh?
They have to ask us to be
And how you feel
Right.
that you're officially spending taxpayers' money. And now I'm being told that nobody can answer those questions. Like, that's legitimate, right? Like, I just want to know where my money's being spent. I think a lot of people in the country right now, you're like, I don't want to lose my job. I'm not saying that. I'm staying away from you. I get it. It's all right. I want you to have a good day, too. I want everybody to have a good day. I just want to know what's going on, man. Like, how can nobody answer a question?
questions
Just
at
tilt
all.
your head to the left.
Like, they're just not simple questions? That seems strange to me. That's
Is that a
just
cop?
really
I bet you
might
answer
be.
your boss's questions, though, right? If your boss came up to you
Any other law enforcement agent would happily answer questions.
Can you?
oh, here goes my newspaper.
Right. Even if they were
So you gonna search us?
asking questions,
No.
they probably.
Is he just there looking for
They have no
something?
right to do anything like that.
It is.
All they can do is tell us to leave.
Like, the thing is what my concern is that if there was an efficient and valuable service that was being provided here, there would be somebody that would be able to explain that to me. And what happens to me is when I start asking legitimate questions, and then I just see people stonewalling me, it makes me suspicious, and it makes me think what is happening here is that my taxpayers' money is Have a good day.
You too.
Have a great day,
Does
man.
that make sense? You're like, no, this guy's just a razor. All right, let's go back over here. One of these.
I don't know what's so crazy
Hey,
about
how's it
it.
going, guys?
No,
Here we come. Look at them like playing with their hands.
So I had some questions about what's going on here and like how security is run. Like TSA and airport security is obviously a big concern for people in America nowadays, and I want to know what's going on with it. And I just have some basic questions about it, and they just stonewall me, and they're like, nope,
Do it.
nobody can answer questions about that. And so it raises my concern, you know?
Quite because they're working.
Well, it is, but
It's part of the problem.
honestly, like I see like 10 people over here, and there's nobody going through line, and so I don't understand. I understand that they're working, so I don't really see how they can't answer my questions because
Well, if it's not part of the protocol to answer questions while they're
I
actually
know
on
it's
duty, so they
not.
can't
I know it's
focus.
not. But it's the same thing. Like, oh, all right, well, you're going to pull that role. I don't have to answer your questions. Well, I'm going to pull the role. It's like I can ask as many questions as I want, right? I want to know how taxpayers' money is being spent, and I think a lot of other people do. It's a concern nowadays in America.
What do you think is the proper to ask them that's actually working at the checkpoint, or maybe
Well,
follow up?
what I did was I came up here and I asked who I could talk to. I said the questions that I have, who is somebody that I can talk to that is on the record about this type of thing?
Did they refer to you to
And
somebody you could
well,
talk to?
they went and they said they were going to check. And then I was waiting, and they were just sitting around, and so I just asked. I was like, hey guys, is somebody going to get back to me, or are they not? And they told me, no, nobody's going to answer your question. And so that's why I was asking more questions. I was like, well, that leads me to more questions. If you were going to do, I don't know if
They
you've ever
told
worked
you they
at-
couldn't answer your questions, so you asked them more questions?
Yeah, of course. And if you were, yeah, of course it does, because if you've ever worked outside the airport, you pulled somebody over and you started asking questions, hey man, what's going on? What are you doing here? And they're like, hey, I want to talk to you. What's that do? Starts raising red flags, right? And so my questions are like, hey, did you take oath to the Constitution? Yeah, I did. Is that serious to you? Yeah, it is. That's cool. If I ask you this type of questions and then all of a sudden you're just like, nope, I'm not going to talk to you. What's that do? It raises red flags just like it will for you. Right? All right. Well, wait. Some people don't.
How much you had to drink?
How much have I had to drink?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
The question is, how much have you had to drink
When?
today?
I drink what? I drink water and stuff.
Okay. Because you smell like beer on your breath.
Okay.
Okay. How much have you had to drink?
I had a beer before I came home.
Because if you're being drunk and disorderly, then that's going to
No,
be an
that's
issue in the
another
state of New
thing.
Hampshire.
Am I really being disorderly? 'Cause
I don't know, are you?
No, I'm not.
So why did we get called up here?
Okay.
But you said, somebody asked me a question. They told you they couldn't answer the question, so you asked them more questions.
Of course I did.
Okay.
Because it raises my suspicion.
It raises your suspicions because they told you they couldn't answer questions?
Of course it does.
They said they have someone coming that would answer our questions.
And then they did.
So we were just patiently waiting for
Right.
someone.
No.
You don't have any idea?
No.
Okay. You mind if I grab your name?
No.
No, you don't?
No, I don't want to. I value my privacy.
How old are you?
I don't want to answer those
You don't
type of
answer
questions.
that.
No.
Okay.
But
All
see,
right.
it's a different standard because I'm a private citizen and these are public officials.
Okay. But you're in a public place,
I am.
and if you're intoxicated,
I'm not intoxicated.
okay. Well,
I'm making
sitting here
reasonable
talking to
sense,
you.
right? Yeah,
well,
and-
you're slurring your
and I'm-
speech, your eyes are glassy, and you
And
smell
I'm
like
making sense
alcohol.
though, right?
What makes sense?
The words that are coming out of my
Well,
mouth.
your speech is slurred,
Okay.
your eyes are glassy,
'Cause I'm
and you smell
nervous.
like alcohol. Well, nervousness won't cause your eyes to be glassy and your breath to smell like alcohol.
Okay. Well, if that's what we're going to do, if you're going to arrest me for
I'm
drunkenness.
not going to arrest you, but I'm going to ask you simple questions to confirm or deny that.
What? You don't have to because I'm a
Of course I have to. I'm a
person.
police officer.
Okay.
And that's my job.
All right, cool. And so, can't you expect as a taxpayer that my job is to hold people accountable?
My job as a police officer.
And
is
my
when
job
I
as a
face-
citizen is
Okay,
to
you can
hold
let me
tax.
talk?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
My job as a police officer is when I get called to a call and I start talking to somebody and there's probable cause that you've committed a crime, such as being disorderly or you're intoxicated. Now it's my job to make sure, number one, do you have a safe ride to get out of here so you're not going to be operating a motor vehicle while you're under the influence? Is one of these people going to drive you or Are you driving a car?
I'm not going to answer those type of questions. But I understand. I think your concerns are reasonable.
Okay.
I really do.
And
But
obviously, we have to do our jobs.
Yeah, of course.
If they,
am I
if
being
they told
disorderly?
you,
Am
no,
I
you're
even
not.
going on?
Not in my mind.
Okay.
But we obviously got called here for that reason.
You got called here because I was asking a question.
Well, I don't know because I don't know.
They just asked you. They were like, "All right,
Correct.
these people."
It was actually a report of harassment. So we have to follow up on that.
But all I'm doing, officer, is I'm asking questions. And I'll ask you.
But they told you they couldn't answer them.
Right.
Correct?
No,
and then you ask more questions.
I do, and
Okay.
because that leads
Yeah,
me
it's
to
okay.
it, and I believe I have a right.
I wouldn't do it next time
if they're
though.
working their jobs at the checkpoint, they have to focus on their jobs.
But there's nobody there.
It doesn't matter. They still have to focus on their
Focus
jobs.
on what? There's nobody there.
Pick up your stuff. I'm not going to get into an argument with you about how